Keep your friends close and your enemies pregnant. How do I do that? How do I do that? No, excruciating detail, tell me. PSA, check your kid's Halloween candy for Doom 1993 this year. And if it's in there, give it to me. I want Doom 1993. I am 25 years old and taking my driving test today. Wish me luck or I'll run you over. I failed. Well, yeah, if that's how you drive, I get it. I don't like lemonade. I think it's gross. You do realize you can just walk to another stall, right? Am I not allowed to share my opinions? But do you have any grapes? Progress. This sorority makes pledges sit naked on a laundry machine and writes beautiful on any part of their bodies that jiggles. Oh my god. Well, what are the fraternities doing, man? What are they doing that's so nice, exactly? Who the actual hell writes A like this? Honestly, I have never in my life tried to write an A like that, and it bugs me to no end that it still looks like that in print, because I've never seen anybody do it. I've never even tried to do it. I write it a really dumb way, I think. I mean, I can't say I write it in a dumb way. It's probably how like 60% of the English writing world does it. But still, it is weird. It's kind of like a G. Have you ever seen anybody do a G in this lowercase font as well? Do you think this amulet pairs well with my eyes? That amulet is corrupting you. Take it off. You're all just jealous of my sick-ass amulet. Actually, I think it looks great on you, dude. I am kind of envious, though. When like 3 people within 50 feet of each other see an animal and you're all like, oh, yo, an animal. That's what being a human is all about. This is the human experience, you know? The human experience can be summed up with, it's just a feeling. Why did they gentrify the Audacity logo? This is our Cracker Barrel moment. I mean, I don't know, I stopped using it when I realized it was gonna be like spyware or something like that. But that logo sucks so much ass, it's embarrassing. Blade Runner 2049 by Denis Villeneuve 2017. Ugh. Beautiful movie. Love that sequence. Browsing without ad block. The Facebook of sex. Click now. Twitter for 18 plus singles. Join today. Does every site have to brand itself like this? We're like Google Reader for S&M. Really? Try the new GitHub for lesbians. Okay, wait, what? Oh man. My mom has this polystyrene brick next to the telly. I asked Dad what it was for, and he said it's so she can throw it at the TV whenever someone comes on she doesn't like. Hey, I like that. I should have brought one of those to my second viewing of Tron Ares when I realized just how much I hate Jared Leto. Personal side, just how much he sucks. Casual as an insult is really funny, to be honest. Hey everybody, this guy plays games for fun. They like to relax and have a good time. Ho 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 ho! Grillions must cheese. What the f does this mean? Grillions must cheese. Grillions must cheese. It couldn't be clearer. Grillions must cheese. Grillions must cheese. Naughty autists get the sensory nightmare collar. What is wrong with you people? That's just a simple question. Feel like it should have a simple answer. Whoa, it's a perfect moon for a werewolf to come out. I'm gay. You know what? You wanna hear a werewolf coming out story? Why don't you go listen to the new Halloween album, Musical Scares from Fries on the Side, specifically the track Big Doggy that I sing on. I think you'd enjoy it. A little update. Big fan of the community note. Don't buy this. This is a crypto rug pull. I don't even need a source. Just look at the damn video. I'm kind of a big deal. You never were, bud. Is the guy in the cuck chair supposed to stay quiet, or is he allowed to clap and cheer? I think it depends on the rules that were established before the cucking begins, right? Because generally, the cuck is allowed a certain amount of, I guess, levity. Is that the right word here? He or she, because there are some cuck wives, it's very rare, but they do exist, would probably be the ones to set the rules, okay? And the reason I say that is because it's their fetish, all right? It's their kink, okay? So they would set that. Not my rules, not the chair's rules. So if clapping and cheering is a part of it, you as the bull, or whatever the hell they're called these days, is it still bull, or is that an outdated term? Anyway, you as the one doing the cucking, you've just got to abide by them rules. If you're not comfortable with clapping and cheering, man, if you're seeing this, the curse is lifted. Have a good day. Thank you. I mean, if you're hearing this, you just lost the game. I wish they could invent a medical device that temporarily transfers your symptoms and pain to the doctor treating you, and it worked like a shock collar. I think light exercise would, and then bam, they're rolling around on the floor, clutching their stomach in agony and dry heaving. I do feel like that should be a power that's given to women right at puberty, you know, right at it. I think it's amazing how many male doctors out there seem to pretend that period cramps, pregnancy, all of this stuff is unironically not painful or way less. Women are just making it up. I don't know, man. Every woman in my life has had to call an ambulance at least once because of period cramps, and you're out here telling them to take a Tylenol about it, and it's no big deal. Maybe you shouldn't be a doctor then. Daddy drought hits gay community as aging millennials grapple with rising cost of sugar babies. Would-be daddies lack means to penetrate gay sugar baby market. That is the craziest thing I've ever read. Joke or not, the craziest thing. But yeah, sugar babies are skyrocketing. I'm sorry, but the dads just don't have that same money. I'm starting to think the Dubai chocolate bubble is about to burst. Yeah, I'll say. There's still a vending machine in one of my local malls that sells them for 25 bucks a piece. Like, no. Once I was feeding some ducks from a bag of birdseed I brought with me, and this woman next to me looked so confused and asked what I was feeding them. When I said it was birdseed, she just went, "Oh, can they actually eat that? Is that safe?" I didn't know how to respond, like, at all, so I just pointed at the duck and said, "Bird." She then had this look on her face like a new groove was just forcibly carved into her brain and said softly, "Oh my God." Well, that didn't happen, but it is a funny story. Ew, pill bugs. No, I'm extremely cool. We're actually crustaceans and we can remove heavy metals from the soil. Dude, pill bugs? Best bugs. I'm sorry. It's just, they're up there. They're S tier, not scared of them, love them to death just like I love ladybugs and ladybugs. No, and fireflies, I love them too. Penis! You can't say that on TV. Whoa! Dude, this one is so old, but it will always be true. Zoomer little brother spent the entire aquarium trip today pointing and either going, "That fish is locked in," or "That fish is tweaking," no in between. Why the hieroglyphics? Evil mantis forces flies to kiss and become homosexual to conform to society. I don't know what the quote is about at all, but yo, this is messed up, right gang? YouTubers will see some super tame safe for work furry art and be like, "Oh my God, my eyes, what is this? Why would you show me this?" And the art will look like this. I cannot believe there are people on Tumblr.com who are commenting on this post like, yeah, deserved reaction, furries are freaks. Like, friend, you are on Tumblr. Oh my God. Any video game ever, here's a limited resource you should be careful not to use too often. Me, never use it, gotcha. No, hoard like a dragon, loud and clear. Oh yeah, I stopped playing Genshin Impact after like 10 hours. Good. I'm through with school. It's only for sissies anyway. I'll run away and make money with my feet. You have to run away to do that? I guess the internet has helped the feet community in recent years, right? Now you don't have to travel anywhere. You can just do that from home. I like them thick AF. But Hornet, we can't write that. Then write this. Huge and soft. A fantastic combination. Oh my goodness gracious. We used to have it all. Holes for days. Like, the whole joke aside, yeah, these incredibly overpriced laptops did used to allow us to do a lot more than they do now. I, for one, by the way, am still surprised that even MacBook Pros still have SD card slots. It seems like the sort of thing that Apple would have gone, nah, and taken away for no reason. Pete Davidson and Margaret Qualley have reportedly called it quits. Holy shit, HRT is magic. They really are twinsies, aren't they? Why are girls allowed to say girlfriend to refer to a platonic friend, but I can't say this is my boy toy twink male wife, Jason? You could, if you weren't a coward. Dude, you can call your boys the boyfriends. These are my boyfriends. I mean, and if you want to do boy toy twink male wife, then go for it, man. Who cares? No matching jobs found for guy who guards 2 pathways and only tells lies. No matching jobs for guy who guards 2 pathways and only tells the truth. The job market is abysmal. I'm really stupid. I kissed my cat with lipstick on. I washed her with cat shampoo, but it didn't work. Any other solution? Should I try coconut oil? She'll get it out. You can make jokes about asexuality that aren't derogatory. As a sex-repulsed asexual, I hate it when people have sex. That's why this Pride Month, I'm partnering with League of Legends. No notes. No notes. Your Majesty, this nonverbal twink with a sword says he'll die for you. Also, he loves to play dress up. I'm going to lock us in an endless cycle of reincarnation so we can be together in every lifetime. The flight attendants just said masks with straps will be dropped from the ceiling. That's a lot of room up there. There's so much room up there, man. Someone on the Motorola forums was having the same problem with the camera I've been having, but I just have to share this image they posted to demonstrate the issue. It's the funniest I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. There is no way Motorola phone cameras, or Motorola whatever cameras, were straight up deep frying images naturally. I refuse to believe that. This is a Photoshop filter put on 17,000 times. This was not just an oopsie-poopsie camera problem. I am normal, and I can be trusted with your exposed neck. What are we doing here, man? Where are we? What's happening right now? Damn, she's a bad Oh, they're non-binary? My bad. Damn, they're a bad person. Ha ha ha, Dad, get out of here. You ain't sleep. leave, and nobody take that picture but you. Squirrel took it. In BDSM, if you ignore the safe word, you ruin the night. In HR, you end up in tribunal. The power isn't with the one in leather holding the whip, it's with the submissive. And in compliance, it isn't HR holding the policies, it's the employee. Most people assume it's the other way around, but in both cases, ignore requests or boundaries, or ignoring them, the whole thing collapses. The difference? Submissives usually just walk away. Employees call lawyers, and lawyers don't stop at pineapple. Are you on crack, Helen? A Wikipedia editor with the username Vigilant Cosmic Penguin explained, I contacted Brian David Gilbert with a request for freely licensed photographs. He delivered. Gilbert poses after his pizzas fall on the floor. 2020s. Hi, I'm a scientist in Pokemon. My job is to know about Pokemon. There are exactly 150 Pokemon. Oops, my mistake. We found one more. Turns out there are 151 Pokemon. Hold it. Upon further inspection, it appears there are thousands of them. I don't know what I'm doing. All discourse aside, there is one machine with consciousness. It's printers. They are alive and conscious, and they hate you. And they take your arm clean off if you let them. Never trust a printer. Hey, you guys remember the hit Mike and Zach short on Pimations called Printer Problems that I helped write and voice in? Yeah, it's always been true. Attention all white women. I have a business proposal. You call me a slur on video. I post the video and say, let's make her famous. Chuds come to your defense and donate thousands of dollars. I take a 30% cut, you take the rest, and have a promising future as a grifter. There's only one big problem with this. She has to become famous for being a racist. You get to remain the good guy no matter what. Even if they figure out the plan, she'll always be the bad guy. So I understand you're taking a lower cut here because it's a higher risk, but I don't know. The risk versus the reward just doesn't balance out in my mind. I heart public transport. Me too. It's a shame it's practically illegal here in the US now. I'd be such a good Yuri maid. I can do light dusting and cleaning and also kiss girls. I imagine this is the full extent of the expected duties and there's no more difficult labor. What do you mean be able to lift more than 10 kilograms? This isn't dusting and flirting with women at all! Your brain thinks these seals are different colors. However, this is true because they are different colors. This is because of an effect of your brain called seeing. 100 bowls of soup versus one me. You're okay, it looks like you're gonna win, dude. I don't have any doubts. Chill out. Taylor Swift's new album includes the lyric, "Did you girl boss too close to the sun?" And Rolling Stone gave it a 5 out of 5. Post your bad art. Jesus. I've gotta be honest though. Did you girl boss too close to the sun would be great if she was going for comedy. If Taylor Swift was making comedic music, that's the funniest shit I've ever read, all right? And I helped write the line, I got that dog in me, and now you do too, okay? And she still wins with Did You Girl Boss Too Close to the Sun. Mr. Beast trapped in Lesser Soul Gem. I don't care. Who are you closing with? Ugh, the wise old tree. Come on, man, I got 20 orders out here! Logs onto Tumblr. I wonder what the people who don't leave the house are saying about sex today. My high school English teacher was in fact a member of a lesbian alt country group called Menage a Twang. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Working on a new unified theory of American reality I'm calling Everyone is 12 Now. I'm strong and I want to have like 50 kids on a farm. Of course you do, you're 12. I don't want to eat vegetables. I think steak and french fries is the only meal. Hell yeah, homie, you're 12. Maybe if there's crime, we should just send the army. Bless your heart, my 12-year-old buddy. My girlfriend versus me. I'm never typing this again. I'm 34. This is just unacceptable. I'm sorry. Me finger in the dike. Wallace, you can't say that. That's not what he means, okay? That's not what he means. Shut up. Wallace would never be mean or rude. Am I the good boy? Really? I mean this in the most sincere, heart-filled with love way. This dog looks like a worm on a string. Person who drew that art on big projector, wood. We were critiquing character designs in class today. There was a really good one, and someone turned to the artist holding up their laptop, and on the screen, it just said, wood, in big trackpad drawn letters.